If you're like many real estate agents out there, you're looking for a way to get free leads. And guess what? You can do that by getting free leads, showing up on Google and getting people to your website. And you can do that by blogging. Blogging is not utilized enough by real estate agents out there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you step by step how to create a blog article, how to put it onto your IDX website like kvCORE, and how to optimize it so you can start ranking locally and people can find you when they're searching for real estate services, and you can get more traffic, more leads, and turn those leads into clients and close deals and grow your real estate business. So if you wanna learn more, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 15 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content and training. And if you'd like to get my training, resources, and courses for free, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And you can do that by clicking the link below to book a one-on-one call with me to learn more about that. So let's dive into today's topic, and we're talking about the world of blogs. Blogs are such a great way to generate free organic leads, and these lead qualities that you get from people searching that decide to click on your website, that decide to book a call with you, they are better quality than anything you can get from an ad. They're almost like a referral or a word of mouth. And the reason why is when you write blogs and you allow people to keep coming back, that utilizes pull marketing. And pull marketing gives you a better quality lead and potential client because you're allowing them to come to you when they want to. And this helps establish a rapport and establish credibility and an authority on the topics that you're talking about. So as you're blogging about the real estate industry, the local area, people learn to trust you. They've gotten to feel, they feel like they know you. So when they call you or you set an appointment with them and meet with them, they're already going to feel like a warm lead. They're not going to be a cold lead that's something that just came in from a Facebook ad or a Google ad. These are more quality leads. So you should be blogging. And I can tell you right now in the SEO world, a lot of realtors and real estate agents have forgotten about SEO and have really focused on things like social media and YouTube, which YouTube is a form of SEO since it's a search engine. It's the second largest in the world, but a lot of people have forgotten about blogs. And if you think about it, when you're searching for something, a lot of times you're reading on, the top things to do in an area, you're looking at reviews, and you're doing this all on a website. So realize the importance of this, that you need a balanced marketing plan and don't leave this area untouched because one, there might not be a lot of competition in your area, and two, why not take those free leads coming in? Why would you deny them or push them away? And you can do this with a little bit of effort. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you step by step how to create a blog article, how to optimize it, and then we're going to be utilizing kvCORE today. I'm going to show you how to utilize kvCORE blogs and even do something you're already doing in your videos on YouTube that I've shown you in other videos, how you can take that and you can do cross SEO with your YouTube video and same thing with your blog article. And you can really start to leverage that local SEO and grow your real estate business. So let's dive in. All right, so I'm sharing my screen and right now we're on ChatGPT. I've already had my article generated. Now I'm not gonna go through the steps of creating a great article. I have other videos and other videos that will be coming out on how to really create an SEO rich blog article that would be great for your website and how to do that step by step. This is more about how to use the blog feature in kvCORE or your IDX website. So that way you can start adding blog articles on your own. So I use ChatGPT a lot. I give it an outline or a topic and it writes it for me. And then I make it sound like my voice. So I'm just going to show you how to get stuff into kvCORE. Again, this is not how to get the best format or, make sure it's not AI detected. I have other videos out on that. So what I did is I'm going to take a video I've already done. So this is a great way to repurpose your YouTube content. So if you're doing video home tours, this will not work because you're not talking enough. But if you're doing like city reviews, real estate tips, frequently asked question type stuff, you can actually grab your YouTube transcript so you don't have to retype the article. And the way you do this is you click the three dots here, go to the video that you want, say show transcript. Sometimes if it's not there and it just says report, you'll have to hit the show more and come all the way down at the bottom. And there's usually a button down here for it. So I'm going to click show transcript. So it's generating the transcript. So this is a great way to do this. And I have a full video on how to write a perfect blog article using your transcript. You'll just highlight this, copy and paste it all the way down. Just hold your mouse button down and drag it all the way until it stops. And then you can come over here and click Control C, or you can right click it and say copy. Okay. So I came over here and you can see right here, I told it what I wanted to write, and then I pasted the transcript. So I told it to write an article for my real estate blog, use my transcript provided from YouTube video to create the blog article. And then I gave it some keywords to use because I want it to be rich in SEO. And then I told it to mix up the layout with some paragraphs and have some sections with bullet points. So it's just not all text. And then you can see I pasted the transcript, and then now it gave me the sections. I did have to critique it, and it still didn't really listen a little bit. It's not perfect, but I told it to keep everything the same and get rid of the call to action to subscribe to my YouTube channel since this is a blog. It added more of a call to action about contacting me, but it still left it in there. So we'll edit that manually. And you can see it only did one section with bullet points. So there's a few sections I will do. And I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over to the kvCORE section. So the way you get to this blog post to add is you come over here, you log into your backend to the admin panel, come over here to web and IDX, and then click website blog. It will bring you here to show you all of your blog content that you've either posted or scheduled, and you want to click add post. So it'd pop up with a text editor, pretty simple, straightforward. It's just like using Microsoft Word. So I'm gonna come over here and get our title. Now you can make your title any way you want. Again, I'm just showing you how to put this in, but every title has to be unique since that will be your URL, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is come over here and get my intro. And then I wanna show you when you're copying stuff in here, you can't just hit paste. Okay. The reason why is it copies all of the markup from ChatGPT, and we don't want that extra code or those gray lines. So what we're going to do is hit Control-Shift-V, or you can click paste as plain text, which it gives you the command right there. Okay. Now we can break this up however you want. Again, it's about however you want to format it. I like to break things up so that way, you know, it's a little easier to read. It doesn't feel like it's so long. Now, if you want to add an image above it, like I did in this one, this is how you will do that. So I will put my mouse cursor right before the "Are you considering?" and then I'll just hit the enter button. And you could have done this first, which is what I recommend. Insert image, and then you just paste the URL to the image and the size you want, or you click upload. And then you grab your image, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab it, drop it in here. It's going to create the image for me, give me my size. Now, I don't like tall images for this. This is a 1200 by 800 pixels. You can use Canva. They have tons of stock images. You can use it to resize everything. You can do it for free. But you want to make sure that you're using a JPEG and make sure that the size of the image as far as the file storage size is small. It shouldn't be anything over 1 megabyte. And then you want to keep your size because you don't want it to be too big that they got to scroll. So on this one, I did 1200 by 675. You could do 1200 by 600, whatever it is. Usually a good width is 1200. And then image description. This is your alt tag, which helps people that are using any type of ADA type stuff to help them read what's on the screen. So right here, I would put a photo of a neighborhood in Richmond, Texas. Okay, and then it helps us kind of with our keywords as well. So we'll say save, and there's our picture. So we'll scroll down a little bit. And then we'll say, are you considering moving to Richmond, Texas? Now we're ready for our next section. Now, what I do in my videos, since I'm using a YouTube video, I like to kind of cross SEO. So one thing that you can do is come over here to your YouTube video and you can include it in there, because ultimately I would love to subscribe to my channel. I already got the hit to my website. That's great. So if I want to embed this video so they can watch it instead of read it, I can come over here to share, click it, and then say embed. Now, some text editors, you can just put the link to the video and it automatically will do the embed. I notice with kvCORE, it doesn't necessarily work for me. So I just come over here and copy the frame. So you don't want to do the start ad unless you want it to start at a certain time period. I do show player controls, and then that's it. And then I just basically click copy and then exit out of that, come over here to this. Now it's very important, if you just copy this, it's not going to do anything because it's going to basically make it where all of that code can be visible, because maybe you're demonstrating what somebody needs to type in for the code, but you're going to have to look at the source code, which if you come over here, those two greater than, less than, you're going to click that. Now it's going to show you the code, so don't freak out. Since it's going to go under here, we're just going to come right after the last part of the text. We're going to hit Control V to paste it, or right click to paste, and then we're going to say save, and then our video is embedded. Okay, so now we can click after that, hit enter, and we've got another paragraph ready to go. And then this is where we're going to start putting in our headers for the section. So this says, where is Richmond, Texas located? So we're going to copy that and come over here and then paste that. Now, right now it's just a paragraph text, but I need this to be a header. So we can only have one H1 header tag. Okay. So that lets us know the title, the topic, and then each section can be broken down into H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. And you kind of want to think of it like bullet points, where your H1 tag is the main title, and then every section is a bullet point. So an H3 would be maybe another section I had in about where is Richmond, Texas. May I wanted to talk about all the different geographical locations. Those could be H3 tags, but a lot of times H2 is just sufficient. So we're going to come up here to paragraph, and then we're going to click heading 2. And now we have our nice looking header. And that will give us the headers like this, where it underlines them and it kind of lets you know this is one section, this is one section, this is one section. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's go over here and grab our content. Okay. So I'm going to copy it again. And remember, we're pasting with Control-Shift-V or pasting as plain text. Okay. Now I'm not going to format any of this. I'm just going to copy, paste, and get it in there. Now you can copy this whole section like this if you want to go faster, and then you hit the enter, Control-Shift, paste. Scroll back over, and then just remember that this needs to be in H2, and then you're good to go there. Okay. So that's a quick way to do it. I tend to do it like this. If it works easier for you, I'll just copy everything. And then, so we already did that one. So you can just copy everything, put it in here, Control-Shift-V, and then just go back and format it, because you can always compare it. So I always go back here and just start doing all my tags. H2, 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 the Richmond food scene's another section. Now I do have a video about how to create videos like this. If you want to do video tours, and I'll include that in the description below. This is a great way so you don't have to always get out and do home tours. And these get a lot of views because people want to know about the area. So now we're going to kind of format it and make it look nice. So you just want to make sure there's no extra spacing. So we're just going to kind of delete these extra lines. And then we'll make it look nice. And I'll show you how to quickly do that. Some things you want to keep in mind when you do this. You kind of want to add some transition images as well, which you can add them in between certain areas. So that's one thing I would do, like, with the food scene, I might come in here and add a food picture and come over here and then drag and drop. Now these I tend to do thinner, 1200 by 500 or 1200 by 400. And then we would call this a photo of places to eat in Richmond, Texas, and then save. And then it gives you kind of a transition so it can break up all that text. Like I might do another one maybe for the school system. So Richmond school system, we can, put in an image there like this. Click upload. And then we do our classroom, a photo of a local school in Richmond, Texas. So again, helping our keywords. So we can add transitional images like that. Okay. And then let's talk about formatting. So you don't want long paragraphs of text. So something like this, where is Richmond, Texas located? I'm talking about the different roads. So through a network of highways and then notable. So I might do something like this. Come down, notable roadway tollways include, and come and do like a colon and then make these all bullet points. So I can come over here and highlight what I want to click bullet point. And then each part I would just come and hit enter. And that would make that part a bullet point. Put it on a new line. And then that's it. So just take away anything that we don't need. And there you go. And so you could bold this if you want, or italicized it by highlighting it, click B, or italicized like that. I probably would just do italicized. And then there's that section. So here, I probably would do the same thing. We're talking about Richmond commute times. During peak rush hours, it may extend 45 minutes. So I'm talking about driving to downtown Houston. And then I could do those like this for those catching flights, and then do the same colon thing. And then do bullet points. And so we're talking about 2 different airports. And then George Airport. And then this one was supposed to say about 60-minute drive. And then this one was supposed to say about a 45-minute drive. So ChatGPT doesn't get it correct all the time, but that's where we help it out. So come in, and then sometimes you want to maybe put something to another paragraph just to break it up. So you come through and edit all of this like that. So that's some things to look out for. So you want to edit something like this where I'm talking about restaurants and things you can link to. I would definitely come in here and probably go from list all the restaurants out in a bullet point. And then I would highlight the name of the restaurant, come in here and click the link button, and then put the URL to the restaurant and tell it to open up in new window. You don't want people to leave your website, but I would put the URL. And this is great because Google for SEO looks for external links. So you can redirect people, but just make sure you do it in a new window. So once you put the URL, you want to do the full URL. So I would just go to their website, copy, paste it here, click save. So let's just say this was the URL. I would say save, and it's going to highlight. And I would highlight and link all of those restaurants as well, especially the things to do if you want people to find, especially when we're talking about the school systems. Like in this, I told them I would give them, you can refer to the link provided and click here or whatever. Same thing with the market, the housing market. Like here, I would have listed all these as a bullet point like that. So you just have to go through, but a couple of things that you want to keep in mind is you want to use very heavy keywords and make sure that those are there, that your titles are correct. Okay. You got your correct order of your titles. This kind of lets the SEO know kind of your table of contents, on what is the next chapter and what is kind of a subchapter or a subtopic. So think of it like that when you're using your heading tags. Remember, you can only have one heading tag, which is reserved for your title, so you'll never use that. And then each section is H2. And if there's any subsections of that section, you can use the H3 tag. I rarely use the H4, H5, and H6. And then so just make sure that you have a good free flow. You've got some images dividing up your content. You're linking. So I told here I would link to niche.com for the report card. So make sure, you come through here and you add that link to the report card by clicking the link. The title too, you can change the display text. So if you wanted to say, click here or whatever, you can do that as well and add a link to that as well. So once you have it the way you have it, that is good. All right. Make sure you have your call to action. Everything is good. And now we can say save as draft, or you can select a publish date. So you can publish now, or maybe you're doing your blog, so it'll go out once a week on Wednesday. You can put the date and adjust the time as well, and then say publish now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to publish today, just so you can see it. And so we're going to say publish now. Now, if I go over to my website, and then I'm going to scroll down, it automatically will add the blog section at the very bottom of your kvCORE website. And then it's down here. So let me refresh, make sure we didn't accidentally, when I changed the date, I think I changed the publish time. So and then you can always edit your post too by going here, clicking on the thing and saying edit. So, yep, it should be published 9/5. Make sure, so publish now. So let me click the link. And here is my blog article. So you can see here's our image. People can click right there and start watching the video. So this is a great way to get that view, to get them to subscribe as well. You could also just link it if you really want them to go to the YouTube channel as well. You could even put some text under there. Prefer to watch the video instead of read. You can put a little piece of text under there, but here's all of our sections like this, Richmond report card. You could even bold these if you want these to be a little thicker and stand out. But you see how the images really help. You could add one for each section. Just really helps to break up the content. And then again, with your kvCORE, you have some property search and some toolbars to help convert and generate some leads as that. So this is how you would get a blog into your kvCORE website. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, I know I didn't go through everything, but everybody's article is going to be different. So if you need help, you have any questions, reach out. I do have other videos on how to use ChatGPT, how to write blog articles, how to create YouTube videos of content like this. I give you the exact plan that you could just plug in the information of your area that you're reviewing and how to do that. So utilize this, especially if you're doing YouTube already. This is a great way to cross SEO. And then what I would do in this video, I would put a link to my article in the video as well, to the article I just did on the kvCORE website. And this will help you with local SEO and just get in the habit of posting to your website regularly. All right, well, I hope you found that information helpful to encourage you to start doing blogs. Remember, this is not a tapped market, and depending on your area, you can really start to get leads from this. Now, remember, it's a long-term marketing strategy. That's something that's going to take time. You know, a lot of people, depending on their area, could take anywhere from 3 to 6 months or even longer, depending on the competition and especially the competition for keywords. But don't be discouraged. Make this a regular habit where you kind of set it and forget it, like I showed you in there. Take 1 or 2 days a month, work on your blog articles, or even hire somebody to do it. Now, if you want to get your own real estate website to even have a more powerful blog, take a look at my real estate website and sales funnels system. We utilize funnels, landing pages, and the power of SEO with a complete website and IDX integration to grow your real estate business and help you really climb up the ranks with local SEO. So take a look at that. And then if you want to get that system for free, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. You can get all of my training and courses for free. We even have top of the line social media content already done for you that you just got to schedule and post. So I hope you, again, found this information helpful. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.